All right, let's turn now to a current event happening on Saturday night in Moline. The Quad City Steamwheelers, your hometown arena football team, is back for their second home game of the season. And to make it even sweeter, this weekend is Dollar Beer Night. But before we get to that game, we have a special history-making guest in studio today. It's Destiny Brown, general manager of the Steamwheelers, and the youngest woman to ever be a general manager in the National Indoor Football League's history. Destiny, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
That's quite a title.
Yeah, something special, right?
Well, this is a hometown team for you. You grew up in Davenport, you started your higher education in Moline, and then you went to Iowa City. Did you ever picture you'd be back here working for a local sports team?
Well, back in 2018, when the team was announced to come back to the Quad Cities, I knew that I wanted to be a part of it. I just never knew that it would equate to this type of capacity, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity.
Did you know when you took the general manager position that you were getting this history-making spot?
I think, just like I said, I started out as an intern, and I kind of worked my way up over the years. So just the opportunity to have, you know, the chance to showcase that skill set that I had worked so hard to kind of have, you know, it's been an awesome ride.
And it's a lot of hard work. What is this, your 7th season
Yeah.
with the Wheelers?
Yes, ma'am. So.
What do you love so much about it?
Just the community. I think obviously growing up, hometown roots, and then also the rich history of the Steamwheelers and what it was, and the opportunity to continue on that legacy through the new era of the Steamwheelers is just an awesome opportunity. So.
Yeah, I can imagine. You know, we talk a lot about women in sports and the impact that the last few years have had as a whole, but have you met other women GMs across the nation?
Yeah, absolutely. We just had the awesome announcement right across the river here, so the River Bandits obviously making that history continue on, and to have 2 women general managers of the sports franchises here in the Quad Cities is a very awesome feat. So
yeah, it's really awesome.
Yeah.
Also awesome, your team this year. I mean, you guys are off to a 3-0 start. What's working so well?
I think Coach Ross and obviously his game plan is always special each season in and out. But to have the lovely Daquan Neal come in, MVP of the league, and then obviously to have key returners and Bubba Arcelanian, Keyshawn Moore, Malik Duncan, homegrown local Kevin Rudd, you know, to have some of those key pieces return on top of the new talent that stepped in this season has really, I think, made the difference.
Okay, so your first game of the season was a little bit of a nail-biter at the end. It kind of came down, what, 2-point difference by the end of it?
Yeah.
And then with each game you played, it's like the winning margin just gets larger and larger. I mean, what's going on here?
I think just the culture that we're building around the team. I mean, obviously from top to bottom, we have this thing in the office that we always say is the Wheeler way. And I think just the implementation and the growth of kind of how we put that outward, not only on the field, but in the community. I think it's all starting to mesh together. And the beautiful thing is we're just getting started. So as the season continues on, I think we'll be even better off. So I'm excited to see what that looks like.
Okay, so this weekend, Saturday night, what kind of promo do you have going on?
It's $1 beer and union night, obviously, so amazing. Always a great turnout for $1 beer night. The fans get to come in, enjoy the show on turf, and also enjoy a few beverages. So I know the Quad Cities always looks forward to this game nights and making it even bigger and better each season. So we just actually announced we're expanding the upper bowl sections 200 to 205. So we're starting to pack the house, and hopefully we'll go into a bye week 4-0. That's the goal. So.
Okay, before I let you go then, if someone has never been to a Wheeler game before, and this weekend is a perfect opportunity, what can they expect? What's it like when you go to these games?
It is a party with a side of football. Let's just say that. There is a lot going on outside of what's taking place on the football field. But I will say one really cool thing about indoor is that if you catch the football in the stands, you get to keep that. But if the player comes over the wall, you got to put him back. You got to let him finish the game. So it's always an exciting environment, always a lot of fun things going on. And again, like I said, it's a big party. So we're always having a good time.
I love it. Yeah, I always have a great time at Wheelers games.
Heck yeah.
Destiny, thank you so much for coming by today. Best of luck on Saturday night.
Appreciate it.
For you guys at home, including this weekend, there are only 7 more chances to see the Wheelers play in Moline. So for a link to tickets, including Saturday nights, you can head over to WQAD.com and click on the As Seen on TV tab.